everyone, I'm Farbs and this is Hashtag Trending. We're here once again with our top picks of the hottest stories and their corresponding hashtags on social media from the past week. And we start off with the one story that has gained the most attention, well, besides the coronavirus scare, in the past couple of days, and that is Donald Trump's proposed hashtag deal of the century, which seems more like the joke of the millennium. Okay, it's now time to check some of the comments that people left to this story, and we start on Twitter with Hala. Hala wrote, "A terrible moment in the history when an impeachable American president and an indicted Israeli PM, both responsible for much of the turmoil in the region, stand in front of the world pontificating and pretending they're men of peace." Well, to the next from YouTube, Matteo says, "The two-state solution is a cruel mirage designed to prolong the situation. It is a moral failure to even consider it." And to the last comment on Twitter by Susie. Susie wrote, "You won't see this reported in the MSM. Look away now, Mr. President Trump. Israelis say no to Trump's hoax of the century peace deal." There is a video that comes with this comment. Let's go. The morning following Iran's missile attack on the American base in Iraq, President Donald Trump said confidently that they had suffered no casualties. Well, he lied again. The Pentagon says 64 service members have suffered from traumatic brain injuries in the attack. And now the people of Iraq say they're fed up with all the lies and want U.S. forces out of their country for good. Okay, now it's comments time. Let's check out what people said about Trump's lie. Hassan Khan on Twitter said, "Still, they're not speaking the truth. It's more than what they're saying." To Facebook, Mr. Zobair says, "If the Iraqi government really wants peace in their country, they should remove the Americans from the country, or else Iraq will turn to battlefield in the near future." And finally to YouTube, where Braylon says, "We should leave. It's their country. Let them run their country. I'm sure they will figure out what works for them. But be prepared for Trump's sanctions. Things are going to get worse." Conventional wisdom has it that journalists and other media professionals working in conflict zones should be immune to any harm. But unfortunately, every year, many journalists get killed or seriously injured in conflicts around the world. And these two journalists who worked for an Iranian channel had a similar fate. Their convoy got hit in Syria's Aleppo. Trump's deal of the century became a laughingstock among many politicians soon after its inception. The idea seems to have already been a complete failure. People have reacted to it on the streets and all over social media, and here are some of them. No worries, it's not corona. But seriously, the coronavirus scare is spreading much faster than the virus itself. These days, the new infectious disease has become the talk of the town. Everywhere you go, there are either people with masks or those who fear our end is imminent. But the truth is, the virus appears to be far less fatal, with a mortality rate of only 2%. This next comment is rather special. There's a video with it that we will watch in a moment, but for now, Tolga on Twitter wrote, "A baby infected with coronavirus in China asks the doctor to take him on his lap. Watch 15 saddest seconds in the world." Well, in fact, we added some footage to it to just make it more tragic. Let's check it out. Well, back to Twitter again. Coronavirus Live Updates wrote another shocking footage in the Hebei province in China of Chinese police officers arresting people who are not wearing a face mask in public. Let's check it out.
到身份证你都不要出示了啊！你不戴口罩，你过来往里头闯，你不听我们招呼，喊你登记，你不出示身份证，你也不登记，你往里头闯，你听普通话，你没搞懂是哪个？
There's also this comment on Twitter that says Chinese police knock on the door of the houses where there are people who share news on social networks about the expansion of the coronavirus in China. The first is a warning, the second is jail time, says the agent. And lastly, to Twitter again, Max wrote, "This is what's happening in Wenzhou, China. Chinese military is now getting involved in coronavirus response, a clear indicator of situation getting out of control." There is also a video with it. Check it out. Well, that's all for now. Hope you like what you saw. We will be back next week with what's new and trending. So make sure to check us out, same time, same frequency. Till then, bye.